See that passive income?
Talk to me. I'm lazy.
It doesn't exist.
I've worked. I've made 30k.
Even if it has a manager, at some point you're gonna have to talk to that manager. You're still gonna need to know what's going on. That is your money.
I don't want to talk to him. He's a brokey. He don't own a business.
Oh
I don't want to talk to him.
God.
He don't make no money. He's poor.
We're never
He's
gonna
poor.
have a business.
He's poor.
I ain't finding a business for Wes.
I don't want to let's talk numbers then.
Right.
So
let's see if Kelly's mental maths is working.
Cool. Talk to me. So I am someone who I have a normal job. I have a 9 to 5.
Yeah.
I want to go into business, buy a business. I don't want to work in it. It's not my dream to work.
Right.
I just want to have the business and it runs itself.
Amen.
Where do I start? What is the process for that?
So you would start by going online and having a look. So
No. I've come to you.
Oh, you've come to me.
I've come to you.
Oh, okay, cool.
No,
so we
I'm not doing this searching online
this.
business. I'm not doing
Cool. So first of all, you come to me and we have a conversation.
Cool.
And I say, do you have £30,000 liquid?
Why £30,000?
Because, well, if you live in London, so let's say you are you.
Okay.
I'm gonna ask you, do you have 30k because of where we live?
Okay.
If you live in Stoke-on-Trent, if you anywhere else except for London,
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask you, do you have 20k?
Okay.
And that's because I'm working on an entry-level business. That's what most people want. And the entry-level business you can pick up between 65k and 110,000.
Total price.
Total price.
65k.
Yeah. I mean, it's not gonna be netting a great amount, but it's gonna be netting more than you net now.
Facts.
Do you understand? I mean, additionally.
Alright, so let's compare and contrast the two. So let's say I've got my 30k.
Yes.
Cool. So there's a business for 65k, which you said is that entry.
Yeah,
is that in London or is that
far between? It is here, but you're probably going to be turning over £1,000 a month, £1,000 a week, so £4,000 a month.
Profit or
no?
Gross?
That's gross. That's just your turnover. So they could be netting 2k a month. Like I said, you shouldn't turn your nose up at that because you're not.
And I do nothing.
Yeah, no. See now, you see that do nothing. You see that passive income.
Talk to me. I'm lazy.
It doesn't exist.
I've worked. I've made 30k. I've made 30k. I've worked in Sainsbury's. Yeah. I'm a manager.
I was gonna say you have to be a manager.
Right? 40k. I've worked 10 years. I've got 40 bags now.
Yeah.
I've had enough. I don't want to work. I don't want to see a shelf. I don't want to see.
Oh, you're gonna leave.
I've had enough.
So you're just gonna leave?
No. I've had enough. I want to build.
You want to build?
It's time to build. I've got my 30k now.
Absolutely.
I've got my little pot of cash. I said, girls, let's make it happen.
Less.
I don't want to buy another business and have to work in that as well.
No, okay.
My back hurts.
Your back hurts. However, that word passive pisses me off.
Right.
Passive is stocks and shares and ETFs. That's that. Nothing else is going to be passive. You're going to have to keep an eye. So let's say this business is absolutely fine. It is a well-oiled machine. There is 2 staff.
Cool.
You know, it's a very small operation, and it is netting you 2k a month. Even if it's netting you £1,500 a month, it's an additional 1.5, right? You're still going to have to know, even if it has a manager. At some point, you're going to have to talk to that manager. You're still going to need to know what's going on. That is your money.
I don't want to talk to him. He's a brokey. He don't own a business.
Oh
I don't want to talk to him.
God.
He don't make no money. He's poor.
We're never going to have a business.
He's poor.
I ain't finding a business for Wes.
I don't want to. 100%.
You heard it here first.
100%.
I am not finding a business for Wes. Because if he's going to call his staff brokies, his shop's going to shut down, and then he's going to come and say, you sold me a dead shop.
I don't want to talk to Keith. Keith stock shelves. I don't want to talk to Keith. He's a brokey. Keith needs to get on my level.
And then you'll have
I am the captain.
Then you'll have no staff.
Guess what we do? Recruitment.
Right.
Open recruitment.
So, and then guess what? Look at you now. You've got a whole recruitment going on. A recruitment drive. Now you're working more than ever. Now you're a recruitment officer. And you've never been a recruitment officer. And you don't even know how to recruit.
Oh, shit.
Do you understand?
No, facts.
So go and talk to Keith.
Alright, Keith's not broke. Alright, I'm sorry. Keith, I'm sorry, bro.
Keith is not broke. Keith is too trying to save his money that he can go and buy a business. Or do you know what? That's not even everyone's heart's desire.
True.
Do you know everyone just doesn't have the same?
So let's say I've got good staff that I like to talk to then.
Yes. Or I say talk to the manager. But I mean, it depends what the setup is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because you need to have an idea, like very seriously, you need to have an idea of what the hell is going on. We can know exactly what's happening because the beauty of today's business is most of them are cashless.
Yeah.
So you can't fudge. You can't fudge what the bank statement says. Okay. So it's nice. We actually know what's happening.
Yeah.
Great. As long as it's not money laundering. Anyway.
We'll cover that in another
AML. You know what's happening. Yeah. But until it actually starts those same figures in your account, it kind of doesn't feel real. Okay. Same when I was in insurance. I used to see them lot. I know what you lot are making until I got my first pay. Yeah. That's nice. And then I said, oh yeah, this is really going on.
Yeah, money's not real till it's in the bank.
Until it's in
the bank, it's not real. Cool.
Right.
So alright. So we've gone in for the 65k business.
Yeah.
So do we have to use the whole 30k as a deposit to get that? Or?
No. So as a rule of thumb,
Yep.
25% deposit.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
So,
just think of it same like a buy-to-let.
What's the maths?
On what 65? Why did you do that? Can we just go to
50% is 32 and a half. So what's that? 16 something.
Yeah. Then let's say another 2k for solicitors fees.
Okay.
You may have rent in advance to pay. So even though, remember, you're buying a lease, so rent is still payable.
Okay.
Right?
Cool.
So some landlords are cool and you could just pay your 1 month's rent in advance and go. Some want more security, so you might have to pay 3 months rent in advance.
Cool.
Some are in away with the fair reason they want 6 months.
Is the lease renewed when the business changes over?
So, good question. So everything is just dependent on the specific business. So there's some where it will be like 15 years was granted back in 2020, so we've got 10 years left at this moment in time. Cool. Then you'll have ones where it says the freeholder is happy to grant a new lease at the point of this sale.
Okay.
So then, we can.
So that would impact the price, because if it's got a longer lease on it, then it would.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Cool.
And then that impacts your solicitor's price, because if you're going to now negotiate a brand new lease at this point, your solicitor's fee is going to be way more than 2k.
Okay, cool. So they're going to shed me. Cool.
Yeah.
All right, so,
absolutely.
All right. So let's assume we've got a decent lease and whatnot.
Yeah.
Solicitor's fees, half the business. Let's say 20k. So 20k set aside now. So I've still got my 10 left.
Yeah.
20k, is that roundabouts? Should we do more?
No more.
No more?
More? Yeah.
Because
remember, so your rent, right? So the rent on the business might be £2,000 a month. So we might have to pay 3 months rent in advance, because that's quite standard. That's another 6k.
Okay.
That's what I said. That's why you see when I say 30 and 25, just write it off in your brain.
So the whole 30 collect. So we are using the whole 30 then, basically.
Yeah. Well, not for a 65k one. No. But it depends. It actually depends.
So it actually could.
It could.
We could run up a 30k.
Yeah. If the landlord says, if this one is 6 months in advance, the money's gone. It's eaten.
So, but would it be fair to say the more? So if I'm paying for this 65k business and I've used the whole 30k, does that mean I'm getting a better business or a better deal?
No.
So I'm just getting shagged and my whole 30k is
gone.
gone.
You're not getting shagged, because if you're paying more rent in advance,
yes,
you know what it's gone to. Okay. So it's not even I see what you're saying. It is a bit of a shag, because it's like, why does the landlord do 6 months? But that's the beauty of being a freeholder. Okay. You can ask for what the hell you like.
I got you. Okay.
So yeah, it's not no.
So this is my 65k business. I've got a coffee shop now. I've
Yes.
got my 2 staff and a manager.
Absolutely.
It's turning over 4k gross.
Yeah, and you might be netting 17, 2k.
Okay. And in terms of my personal input into this business, we're talking what? How many? I don't want to put it into hours, because you can never.
Let's just say everything's working fine. It's just a matter of. I'd still check in daily. It depends on how long that staff team has been in place. How long has that manager been there? Is the manager already running it as though it's their own? Those are the sweet ones. Okay. Where it was never owner operated.
Yeah.
So if it was never owner operated, it's already running.
Okay.
So you just need to check in. Okay, I'm the new owner. Obviously, you would have spoken to them before.
Yep.
I'm going to be checking in on this day. But I would always tell people, pop up, because people are thieves.
Facts.
People are thieves.
Facts.
And, forget not thieves. People are human.
No. People are thieves. Let's not do that. We're not doing PR. People are thieves.
Human errors occur.
Yeah.
People have their own friends and family.
Yeah.
Like, I'm going to pop up, personally.
Okay.
Because you're going to need to know that.
Because I know what I was like when I worked a job.
Do you see?
So
I've never worked retail, but I think I would know what I would possibly do.
I've done a lot of jobs. I've left a lot of jobs.
What? Loads of different types of jobs?
Yeah. I used to do. I was making pizzas.
How long did that last?
That was my first. Is that 2 weeks?
I'm surprised you lasted that long.
My salary, I was getting £3.27 an hour. It's my first job.
Was that legal at the time?
Yeah.
£3.
£3.27. £3.27
okay.
an hour. So I left.
But you was giving people free things, isn't it?
I was taking bare stuff.
This is what I'm saying.
I was taking bare stuff.
This is what I'm saying. So think of that.
Yeah.
You need to pop up. You need to pop up on your manager. You need to pop up on your staff.
I took more in stock than I got in salary.
Do you see? Because you've got to make it up somehow.
Allegedly.
Everything over here is alleged.
Everything's alleged. Everything is hypothetical.
Yes.
But yeah, I've had too many jobs.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm very bored.
I've been about. I'm a. What's it called? What did he say? I'm a
Chameleon?
junge. No, I'm a junge.
A job junge.
I'm a job junge. I'm a
A
job
job
junge. I'm a
junge.
junge.
He drew
I'm
for
a
the
junge.
old
I'm a junge.
word.
I can't help it. I'm a jezzy.
Job
I go from
junge.
job to job. One week I'm at Tesco's, next week I'm at Sainsbury's. I'm a junge. I can't help
That's
it.
crazy.
I can't help it. But they still hire me though.
Or,
Got CV skills.
what's the shortest job? I went to a job for one day.
I think I've been in a job for one day. We've done 65k business.
Mhm.
So what's the other side of the spectrum?
Oh, it's never ending. No, it's not. It's literally never ending. But then, interestingly, there's a middle ground
Okay.
that I tell people to stay away from. So, anywhere, if we get into like a business that's like 180k
Cool.
to like 250, 260.
Yeah.
Let's just take it all the way to 300.
Yeah.
Some of those businesses are still gonna net what 120k business is. It's just because
Okay.
they've got a massive turnover, but they've got a shit ton of outgoings.
Okay.
So I don't like those ones. So it's either entry level or you go past it and you go to like 310.
So is there any benefit to getting those businesses?
The middle ones?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because
There is.
So off the top of my head, I know
Mhm.
if you're turning, the more money you're turning over, the more money's in your books. So you might get access to certain facilities.
Correct.
To then leverage against.
Correct.
Cool. See, I know stuff.
He
yeah,
knows.
I know stuff.
He
yeah,
been
fuck
knowing.
you. No, do you know what pisses me
No,
off?
he been knowing.
I've been on Chisel's page for 4 years, and they all think I'm dumb. And
Who? They do not.
They do.
No, the real ones don't.
They think I turn up for
Genuinely.
free. They think I turn up for free, and I
Oh,
speak.
it's a hobby.
Yeah, it's a hobby. I just turn up for free. I just turn up 4 years every day.
It's a hobby. Yeah, wicked. Big up you.
I know stuff.
Big up you and your hobby.
But yeah, cool. So I'm poor. I'm buying this business for 120k or 310k.
No,
Cool. 310k.
in between.
Cool.
There is huge benefits, but that's now where that's somebody who is already savvy. That is somebody
They're in the
who-
game.
They're already in the game. Whether
Okay.
they own a couple of properties,
Yep.
they've done a few flips, they're maybe C-suite level. They've already got like. They've got their savings, but they've got their emergency funding. Do you know what I mean? They're already.
So they're big time. They're big time.
No, I wouldn't even say big
They're what I would
time.
say big time.
They're-
They've got a few businesses.
Oh no,
They
yeah.
don't work. Technically,
They can still work.
They
Well,
just
yeah, or
they
they've got.
manage their.
They manage what they're
Cool.
doing.
They manage their portfolio.
They already have definitely an element of entrepreneurialism.
Yeah.
Wow. Because that's a different initial call with them, because they're like, hey,
Yeah.
I want to kind of manage what's happening and I want more access to more.
Yeah.
So those are the ones where, cool, okay, we know that you're getting this business not because the net profit is amazing. And also, again, net profit isn't the be all and end all, you know.
Yeah.
Because if you understand money and how business runs, you can make your net profit, obviously caveat, you can make your net profit kind of what you want it to be. Not altogether what you want it to be,
Okay.
but you can.
Anti-money laundering due to the UK Anti-Money Laundering Act. Kelly is an FCA licensed official. You know, I say you was.
That's insurance.
Oh,
So
shit.
you see
It's
commercial.
different.
You see commercial lending.
Oh shit.
You see commercial lending.
Yeah.
It's unregulated.
Oh.
No, unless you're in it, no one really knows that. It's unregulated.
Ladies and gentlemen, today I
You heard
become
it here first.
what is it?
Oh my gosh.
I'm unregulated bridging finance operator. If you need
Not an
something,
operator,
let
a
me
broker.
know. I'm a broker. There we go. So if you need something, let me know. I'll let Kelly know and I'll put a drink on it. There we go.
Oh my god.
Ladies and gentlemen,
You had it here
this is
first.
what's going off.
There is regulated elements, but most commercial lending is.
So these are all scammers then, really? Really? Because I'm sitting there with my biro fudging the books off. 100%.
No.
Allegedly, not my business.
What, the people that are
No.
the people that own businesses?
Yeah, because if you're saying if I own a bigger business to the extent and I'm turning over a certain amount of profit,
Because you can take loans from your business pretty quickly. So there's like things called revolving finance.
Yeah.
There are transaction loans. So literally, if you're a business, which most of them are, you take payment by debit card.
Yeah.
You can get a loan specifically to.
Oh, I can get a loan off my card machine, innit? Ooh.
So think, let's
I
say
remember
you
that.
have. Obviously, that's for service-based business and products business. Because if you've got
Yeah.
a business that's a cleaning company, no one's paying you by card.
Yeah, of course.
So it's
yeah,
all
yeah.
invoice-based, but you can get invoice finance too.
But if it's a
you can get
that's
invoice
when
finance too.
so that's when
So it's
they
just two
pay
different things.
they
They
pay
pay
invoice
on-
early
Yeah.
on the basis of you've got a client that
And a
pays on
contract,
time.
and this is on. If you
But
can
I know
show them-
bare stuff.
He
What
knows all
fuck
the
you lot?
stuff.
I
He
know
knows-
bare stuff. What? When I'm
You
rich,
know
you know,
it
I'm gonna be
all.
so pissed.
They're not.
I'm gonna be so pissed.
Are they gonna be
The
pissed?
money I'm gonna waste, because the money I'm gonna waste frivolously on my strip
We're gonna
club.
watch it
in
on.
Cuppa.
We're gonna waste on us. We're gonna fly around doing
I will.
absolute foolishness.
Absolutely nothing.
Utter,
Absolutely nothing.
nonsense.
Nothing.
Where you'll think, wow, these two people are rich for no reason.
And that's what it'll be.
For no, but we'll do charity work
Yeah.
a lot. But other than that, it's a waste of time. A waste of time.
Like charity work is a waste of time.
No, we'll do charity work.
You heard it here first.
No.
Charity work is a waste of time.
No.
Fuck them kids. Kids are
No,
fuck
there
them.
might be adults too. What we doing adult charity work as well?
I don't charity for what?
Like the people that are crackheads, I like them. And
We're gonna buy them. We're
Like-
gonna get them the
No,
rocks.
we're gonna do like.
Rock distribution.
No, we're gonna do like glow ups.
What's-
Glow them up.
Yeah, for what? What do you mean?
Job interview.
We give them a job interview.
we're gonna get.
I'm a crackhead. I'm on the side of the road, yeah. And Claire, you
No,
come
we're
up
gonna
to
get
me,
them a
"Yo,
job."
do you want a job interview?
No.
I want my rocks. What are you talking about? Get out my face. Move from me with your
No,
chains.
we're
I
gonna
want my rock. I want to get high.
You see my
You're talking to
chains?
me about a job interview.
See my chains?
With your chains and your bag. Oh, when I get rich, I'm not gonna say nothing, but there'll be signs. That's you. With get out of it. Get me my rocks. I want to get high. I want to.
Jeez. I don't even
I've been on the street for 10 days. And you want to give me a job?
No, yeah, because they need a job.
No, I
Change.
want my rocks. I'm hungry.
Okay, so what will we do? Okay, let's go back to the kids. Kids are easier. Kids are easier. Kids are easier.
So we'll sponsor a school.
Mood.
We'll sponsor a school
Mood.
because it's probably tax deductible.
All of them are.
Right,
All
there you
charity
go.
workers.
So charity is not real then. It's just tax efficient.
It is tax efficient, but it is real because there's still visible outcomes if the charity is actually doing what it's supposed to do.
Okay. Wait, so where was we?
You've got your mid-sized business.
Right. So I was gonna say so for someone that's picking up the mid-sized business
Yeah.
and using the turnover to
get more
leverage
finance,
against
just
the finance.
finance.
Cool.
Yeah, shit ton
So
of finance as well.
that would more so suit someone that's been in the game. And then would I be right in saying they're going to use that as the trampoline to then
to do
get-
something else.
Cool.
They might take that money to
Yeah.
go and do more BRRRs. They
Yeah.
might take the money to go and jump from BRRRs to like actual development.
Yeah.
Some people take that money and go and have an extravagant wedding. Like you can
Okay.
do what you want.
Okay.
Go use it and go and get another business.
How can I use business money to do my wedding?
Cause
I'm regulated. No, sorry.
No.
Sorry. I'm asking silly questions. I'm asking silly questions. That was
No,
silly.
because-
My bad.
who's gonna know?
There we go. Yeah. So if I was to do that and then get audited, am I pissed?
Well, it depends. Obviously, it depends how you showed it. It
Oh,
depends
so
how you showed.
you have to.
Yeah,
okay.
so
Oh,
obviously,
right,
guys,
okay.
we're legitimate,
Okay.
and I hope that my clients are legitimate. But
Okay.
if you have read between lines, if you have a business and your business is turning over money, you will should always, if you know what you're doing, have access to more money.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Obviously, your business has to be making some,
Got you.
but as soon as it is, and it is consistently, you have leverage. That's all you want in this life is leverage.
Okay, cool. So putting a pin on the leverage thing.
Mhm.
So, would you say the people at the start of their journey? It sounds so weird. Right, the start of these broke people, right?
Oh
we
my
start
God.
we're zero. We're zero.
Oh
We're
my
zero.
God.
I'm broke too. Well, I'm putting
Yeah,
myself
but that's
into it.
not
I'm poor.
broke.
I'm poor. I've got no money going on.
Okay.
I turn up for free.
Cool.
So I've got no money
Life mood.
and I have no leverage. So I've
Yeah.
not. So the only leverage I have is essentially my time.
Yeah.
So that's why when you're looking at people that make big lumps of money and whatnot,
Mhm.
it seems so daunting to even get into this game.
Yeah, because you're still thinking on a 30 hours. I don't know how long does people work for? 37
You've
hours.
forgotten. Kelly's so out of touch with work.
No,
that
guys.
she's forgotten how long it is to work a full-time job.
You're collapsing. You are mashing up, mate.
I want to be
are-
you. See
no.
when I grow up.
You are mashing up.
You see when I
Right.
grow up. See when I'm 29. I want to be just like Kelly.
You are mashing
I
up.
want to be
my.
You just said.
No, because my brain isn't. You know,
It's not feasible.
it's
For
so
40 hours a week.
40 hours.
40 hours a week.
40 hours a week. If you're still in the mindset of obviously to make, I don't know, £2,500, you have to work 40 hours.
Yeah.
When you do see something saying, you know, if you just pay 30k one time, then you can make money I don't like the word perpetually because everything has to come to an end. But
Right.
you can make money ongoing.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem real.
It seems like a scam.
It seems like a scam.
It seems like a
And
scam.
you know, when I was in Croydon Council, if
Yeah.
I was a different type of person, and was like, I'm doing insurance and this is what I'm making, I'd have been like, no, she's chatting rubbish. Like, there is no way on this earth she must be doing X, Y, Z on top.
Yeah.
Because my at that time was 37 hours for £2,166 and 66 pence.
Yeah.
I had to stay on this laptop all day, or I had to be physically in the office, and I had to be like ignoring the manager and going to Croydon and not returning. And
Nah, you was the perfect employee.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? You was always on
yes,
time.
I was always on time. I
You
was
always
always
did your
there.
work.
I was never
Exactly.
off sick.
There we go.
Yeah, so that's if I was in that and I'd never known anything outside of that.
Yeah.
Insurance would have seemed like that's a scam because
Yeah.
what do you mean you one policy literally when you're good at what you're doing is 35-minute consultation and that's literally net. It's going to hit my account not this Friday, next Friday from that one 35-minute piece of paper is £620. What do you mean?
Yeah.
And that is why I quit my job when I got my first pay. I got that first pay. I said.
You was balling out.
I said.
So what they're gonna ask now is if what you're doing isn't a scam and you was making all this money from insurance,
Yeah.
where's your businesses, Kelly? Why don't you own? Where's the pizza shop and
So
the
now
coffee
you're
shop?
gonna make me
and-
say the painful story.
Talk to me. You can if you want to.
No, of course.
Or we
Guys,
could-
it's not that painful.
We could just tell lies.
No, we could just scam them. No. So first of all, my criteria is very specific because I know this from all the way around, all which round, upside down.
Yeah.
So it has to make ultimate sense for me. So my criteria pool is probably about as big as my dating pool.
Oh, shallow.
Like it's not a pond. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
So the specific business or businesses that I want, there's not that many.
Okay.
Then I'm a straightforward person. There was a time where that pizza shop, the money was there liquid. Anyone that's had a big stack of liquid, it burns. You burn through it. Then you put it back and then you're like, yeah, I'm ready to go again. And then I'll look and I'm like, okay, there's nothing. And then, life happens. And then, it's gone again. And
Okay.
so it's not there because the one that I did that video on, pizza shop in Crystal Palace called Pizzaholics. And that's another reason why I started the business because that deal went wrong because the freeholder was across his, but mainly because no, the freeholder was
Now,
across
can we have
his.
some accountability?
No.
Can we have some?
No, the freeholder was across his because they decided at the last minute that they wanted. Sorry, no, because I can see every bug under the sun. Yeah. The freeholder decided at the last minute that they wanted to put their own person in there.
Okay.
So you have to remember there's three people. There's you, the vendor, which is the person selling the business,
Yeah.
and then usually, most more time, there is a freeholder.
Okay.
So in this instance, the deal was going to be really sweet because he was on a really tight schedule, and because he let that slip to me in the very first viewing.
Yeah, you fucked it.
Yeah.
So he was motivated.
I've got
He was
you
motivated.
more than
Yeah,
motivated.
he was
So his
motivated,
wife was
so yeah.
pregnant. The
Okay.
due date was the due date because you know when it's emotional.
Yeah.
The due date was really close.
So he's just under the thumb, innit?
Yeah, no,
You better sell
100%.
this business.
No, because he had
It's
always made
Denzel,
the
bro.
promise.
You better sell this business.
He had always made the promise that their first child would be born in Sicily, where they're from. So he's got to go.
Yeah.
He's got to go. So I negotiated down. The time was going on and on. I've sorted out my lending. Me and Andy's lending. Cool. How you start the process? Obviously, solicitors start talking. The very, 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 very first thing that is done is references.
Yes.
Obviously, because you can't do anything in this life. Can't even rent a house without references. So they were all complete. We're now going on because we're negotiating. The staff are staying. They are on contracts. PAY. The company was running really nicely. He even was paying his tax. Everything was fine. We're going to take the name. We're going to take all the intellectual property. Everything.
Cool.
Just over a week, 10 days before completion, there is nothing to go wrong. You're literally waiting for the memorandum of sale to be drawn up and for everyone to sign, and that's the end.
Cool.
At that point, the everything starts to slow down. So like the communications, everything's getting slow. I'm not waiting for the solicitor to do X. So I'm calling people. I'm calling your solicitor. What's going on? Oh, the freeholder wants to do referencing. Impossible. Referencing is done because no one solicitor would have continued to do what they're doing if we didn't pass referencing. Yeah, they sent a letter to my solicitor saying that the referencing failed. Okay. But because we had this purchasing a shop or a business does take a good few weeks. So this is like in total from when we see like 9 weeks. Okay. So we're speaking to the shops in the area. Like I go to Crystal Palace anyway. He knows obviously a lot of people because he'd had the shop for 6 years himself. Like we're talking, and the word up there is there's a new shop opening there. So we're like, okay, how can there be a new shop? Because we're buying his shop and we're changing nothing. Yeah. So there is no new shop opening there. Yeah. And then lo and behold, so my assistant was so vexed that he wrote a free letter basically because he couldn't believe what he's saying, because he was saying to them, okay, show us the part of referencing that's failed because we completed references. No, it's just done and just leave it. So I think the vendor was furious because he's now had to go. He's made no premium. He hasn't sold his business for 90 grand. Yeah. He's just given these keys back to the freeholder. Yeah. And then literally weeks later, there was a brand new, which is still there now, but it's back up for sale. Yeah. Good. Korean fried chicken, like a Korean fried chicken shop. Okay. So yeah, so if you don't think I'm chatting shit, you can actually go there and see it. But it's back up for sale. Wow. So since then, I want something basically in the same area. Okay. Doing really same numbers. Like it was like not a unicorn deal, but because he was so motivated, we was gonna get it for less than 2x the net profit. Okay. Which is just a beautiful thing. So I'm not willing to just go and buy something that's a good deal when I know that if you wait, they're available.
So when you say wait, like how often does something like that come across the market?
No, so in my terms, I tell people 6 months. It can take longer than 6 months though. But
that's to get something. So but how long would you say? So that deal that you had, for example, how often do you see those? Because you must see a lot because you've been doing it for a while.
Every day I see it. No, as in I look every day. Yeah. Every day. I see motivated sellers. Like, okay, most people are motivated. Something like that, probably like 1 to 6 months.
Okay, cool. Yeah. Okay, so if you're sitting on money, we've had the conversation, we've done the consultation, you're ready to go, give it 12 months, I'll have something. I say, my term says 6 because most people, where they're entry level, if you're netting 1k, 2k, 3k, 5k, 7k, you're happy anyway. Yeah, it's just that my own criteria, because and there's other factors. I know that I don't want to be in the country for long, so like there's so much different things of my thing has to be like a different type of package. Got you. Where I don't even have to rely on any family member that would need to check in, if you know what I mean. Because when I'm going, I don't know when I'm coming back. Yeah. So yeah, that's why. That's why. Cool.